What happened to the inmate that sucker punched me in Solano prison? So what happened is basically there was an argument between me and the individual that was in the building. Okay, he was on some fiend shit. Okay, he was in debt. Constant problems with this dude. And I was trying to help him out plenty of times. He didn't want to take the help. He kept going down that road. Now, this individual ended up being red flagged. Now, he was looking at me like it was my fault that he was in the position that he was in money wise. So I'm on high side, he's on low side. We're in the same building. Okay, so while I'm at day room, he's at yard. He comes to the side of the building and he knocks on the door to talk to me because I'm in the day room. So he ends up saying some bullshit. We get into an argument. He disrespects me through the door, which you don't do. You do that in person, homie. That's a coward act right there. So we get in through the door. I tell him, come in the cell. I'm going to leave the cell pop. The two-way's going to come, and you could come in, man, and we can handle it. So he doesn't come in on the two-way. He comes in on the one-way. That's usually when they lock everybody down for the night, so I couldn't stay out. So the next morning comes. I'm a kitchen worker, so I go straight to the yard. And he actually wiggled out to the yard. So he was supposed to be in day room. He stayed out during a two-way, and he popped outside. Now, mind you, I didn't know he was on the yard. He walked around the yard. He walked behind me. I was on the handball court talking to one of the Indians, and he hit me, blindsided. So I look over at him, and I see his eyes, big old eyes, man. Like he was surprised that I even withstood that. And it never even made me budge, not a little bit. So I go after him. All right, so we're fighting, tussling. I'm giving him some uppercuts. He's Michael Phelpsing. He's doing the Michael Phelps. And, I'm just hitting him and then doing my thing. While he had his head down, his head ended up in between my hip and my arm, which at that point, I put him in a chokehold, leaned back, wrapped my legs around his waist, and continued to choke him out on the yard while the guards sprayed us, hit me with batons, and threw grenades. So basically, this is why you don't sucker punch people. He thought he was going to get the advantage, but it turned out that he did that because he knew he couldn't fight. Stay out of prison, y'all.